Luke, it was a battling performance yesterday, but in the end this morning, the end came fairly quickly.
Yeah, it was a struggling day for us and a struggling week. We've not played some good cricket, to be honest.
We talked over and over again about first innings runs, and it does strike me really that's been the issue here. And we talked about obviously finishing quickly this morning, but the situation that the side found themselves in was largely as a result of not getting runs in the first innings.
If you look at it, we've only got 3 batting points all year. We've struggled all year with the batting, and it just hasn't been good enough.
Is there anything you can put that down to in particular? Any particular issues?
None, to be honest. Like I said, we just haven't been good enough, and we've got to get better.
Those of us that are around the ground, every see the work that goes in, obviously the practice and so on. So it's not for want of trying.
No, it's not the lack of effort. Everyone's putting in, but it just hasn't been coming off.
Just on the subject of the batting, obviously Sam Whiteman is heading back now. This is his last game for Northamptonshire. Topped 700 runs, had a couple of good games at the back end of the campaign. Just a word about his contribution all round. We obviously don't see what he's like in the dressing room. Has he been good in there?
Yeah, he's added a lot of value. He's obviously brought a lot of experience from being captain for me myself, and to average 40 in a poor season for us, he's done a good job.
And also playing in conditions that I'm sure in a lot of the matches have been very alien to what he's used to at the Wacker.
Yeah, he's normally used to some bouncy pitches and not really having to protect his stumps that often. But yeah, he's done really well.
I suppose it's perhaps indicative of the fact that the weather has improved and he started to perhaps score even more runs, a bit more like home.
That's probably what it is.
Let's look forward, because obviously there's 3 matches to go. From the point of view of the table, obviously it's not pretty, as everyone will accept. Have you given it up? Is it a question now of just waiting for the mathematics of it to show that Northamptonshire are relegated, or do you realistically think we could still stay up?
We've got 3 tough games, to be honest. Obviously, we've got to play for pride. As players, we pride ourselves on our performances, and hopefully we can do that and get some good performances in for these last 3 games.
Question I'm sure a lot of supporters will be wondering about is in terms of personnel. Obviously Sam Whiteman's now gone home. Is there a thought that it may be an opportunity with 3 games to go to bring in 1 or 2 younger players or whatever, or is it a question of going with what we've got really?
Yeah, we've got a few injuries at the minute with the younger lads. So yeah, I don't know, to be honest. We're going to have a look what we've got available and see what we can go with.
Any thoughts about bringing overseas in, or another overseas in for the last 3 games? I know it's obviously not easy because visa requirements. It's probably going to have to be somebody that's in the country, isn't it?
Yeah, like you said, there is some visa issues, so we'll wait and see. There is something, but we'll wait and see about the visa.
But you're padded up. You're ready to go and have a net. So the hard work continues.
Correct. Yeah.
That's great.